What's up, everybody? What's up? 2 videos in one day. Goodness. Still wearing my sling. Brr. So, been watching as everybody knows, I'm a Canadian. We're going to have our election on Monday. I already voted. Did early election. I'm hoping for the blue wave. To my American friends, when you hear Canadians talk about the blue wave, the blue up here is good. Blue is good. Up here, the blue is conservatives, kind of like your Republicans. The red up here is the liberals, kind of like your Democrats. We're doing what you guys did in America. You threw out the Democrats and got the Republicans in. That's what we're trying to do up here. Get rid of our equivalent to the Democrats and get somebody in here with common sense, conservative. So, yesterday I was watching a Pierre Poilievre rally out in Vancouver Island, out in BC. And I clicked onto this channel. I never seen this gentleman before. I watch his friend. His friend's channel is called Moose on the Loose. Pretty good guy. So this one just came up in my feed. I start watching it. I said, oh. So then he's interviewing people, and they're out. I don't know if it was a community center or something, but the crowds. You would have to see this. I'm gonna pin his or whatever in the description below. I'm gonna pin his channel. You guys go and watch him. He did a video today, talking about a topic that I'm gonna talk about in a couple seconds. But then you can see his other videos. He calls himself Mr. Sunshine. He's a Canadian veteran. We support our vets. He was interviewing people. People wanted his picture and everything. I couldn't believe all the people that were going up to him and getting their picture taken with this guy. And I'm like, who's this guy? Like, everybody knew him. Everybody's going, oh, Mr. Sunshine, can I have your picture? And then, so, like, he's a vlogger and podcast and all that. So apparently from the gist that I got, he was big into the Freedom Convoy we had. And that's something that our American friends should have took a page from us with the Freedom Convoy. It's where we all stuck together with these mandates and the jabby jab and all that shit. But anyways, long story short, there was a lovely lady that sat down. You could tell that she was a senior. She was an older lady. She was wearing a beret. And she had a pin. So she was a Canadian, from Canadian Forces. She was a veteran. Believe she was a tank driver, drove tanks. Fucking cool, man. But real cool lady. Pam, I believe her name was Pam. I think I have a good memory. Pam was saying that she had an issue with her car, something about the transmission. I think she was talking about maybe like a CV shaft or something. And then she was saying that the car was broke down for 2 years in her driveway. She can't afford to fix it because she's on a small pension. Because, as Pierre Poilievre calls it, our lost liberal decade, the liberals, equivalent to the American Democrats, have treated our veterans like shit and cut their pensions, cut their benefits, everything. So the poor lady's trying to struggle and survive, can't afford to buy another car, even a used car. So Mr. Sunshine was sitting there, and like I said, I don't know Mr. Sunshine from Adam. And he said, you know what? He says, I'm going to get you a car. He goes, go over and see my friend, leave all your contact information, and we'll get you a decent car, right? And she was crying and everything. So I'm watching the chat. People are donating money. They're like, hey, let's give this lovely lady a car. Let's help her out. And meanwhile, he wasn't asking anybody to donate. People were doing it on their own. And I believe it got up to like $3,200, something like that. 32, 38. Everybody was coming together, veterans helping veterans, Canadians helping Canadians. your neighbor helping your neighbor. That's how we used to be back in the day. And I kind of have a soft spot for that, because I remember back in the day, I knew everybody. Now I stay in my own lane. But I'm, like I said, Mr. Sunshine's the channel. I'm going to, in the description below, I'm going to put a link to his channel. And on his channel, he posted a GoFundMe for Pam to get her a decent car. And what they want to do, which is admirable of him, is get enough money to get her a half-decent car from a car dealer. Not brand new, but a half-decent car. And get her insurance for 2 years to help her get by, to get back some of her independence. Let's face it, she fought for this country. She's a veteran. Let's help her out. I know my American friends, if you guys want to help, by all means, help out. Or even if you just want to go support the channel or go and watch the story, because he just did a video and then he put the clip up of Pam talking, and real sweet lady. Yeah. And then share it out if you guys want to. But, let's get back to helping each other out. That's how it should be. But on that note, peace, everybody. Have a good day.